Hello, hello. I am back, and this is Jen with Jenny Demonic. Yes, it's been a little while. It gets harder and harder to get on camera and make content, and I know you guys want always a DIY or something that you can do on your own, and I'm totally happy. Sometimes I divulge things through email, and but like there's so many of you, and sometimes it's hard to kind of find the time to this. And when I do, I'm extremely happy that I'm able to do that. Today, I want to show you something that I know has worked. It is I like close to 100%, kind of like my video on the placement. If you guys are my followers, you know that I made a video a few years ago that went viral, and it is a sensual spell. I'm not sure I can say the word, but check it out. It's down below somewhere. And it has a very high successful rate, and it's something that you can do on your own. And it's typically just an incantation with very few ingredients. And this is the same type of philosophy. It's something that you can do on your own, and it has had quite a bit of success because I check with clients. I do ask clients all the time, can you give me an update? What do you see? Is there something new that we need to tweak our casting for you? Is there something that I can give you that can enhance the spell results with us? So I'm in constant contact with my clients, and if you are my client, you know, because you know how we work. And so one of the things that I told them is, try this while we cast for you. And lo and behold, many of them had said, oh, you know what, this little thing worked. So I decided that I wasn't going to gatekeep this, and then I was gonna show that to you and see if it works. Let me know, and I'll be happy to divulge it even more. Now, before we get into this is a call me, text me with a particular incantation and with an incantation that needs to be said in the back and in the front. If you're familiar with me, you know that there's sometimes a petition paper, right? So that's something for you to keep in mind. It's something that probably you've seen in other videos, and we're going to talk about that as well. Now, before we get into this, there's a little bit of housekeeping because some of you are still waiting for a report. Reports are going out, so check your spam folder. Yes, we are annoyed too. Our system sometimes sends our notifications onto your spam folder. Again, we are trying to actively investigate other forms of emailing, but until then, please check your spam folder for notification of dates and also for your reports, because reports are going out. So if you have not received your report, chances are your report is in the spam folder. We have a sale going on until August 1st. Now, I want to talk about this like really briefly because some of the clients rather purchase at full price because they want to report. And then the other question would be, Jen, why is that when you put things on sale, they don't give a report? Well, this is because we work with multiple people, and the casters have to agree to the sale. So if I say to the casters, and generally it's a group of 3 to 7, do you agree we're thinking about putting this product on sale at Johnny Demonic? Do you agree with the sale? If they say no, we cannot put that product on sale. If they say yes, but we're not gonna do, because this is a lot of work. We are not taking your money and run. We are really truly doing the work. So that means that there's the extra step of the report. And some of them say, well, yeah, we'll cast, but we'll not give a report. When they say we will cast and will not give a report, what they mean is nothing comes back to me. They don't send the remains to me. I don't get to read anything. I don't get to check their work. I just trust that they do things in the temple, and that's it. When instead remains come to me, I can do my own work. It's sort of like the check and balances, right? I can verify whether I get a different result than them, and then I can send you something. Or maybe sometimes they send me something that I can send you something. Okay, so do you get a discounted spell? Yes. And in terms of working, it works just as fine as the one in full price. It's just they don't agree most of the time to the reports, and I'm kind of caught in between trying to help you to get something at a lower price and at the same time respecting the will of our casters that work for us. So bear with me, it is really like a working balance here. But sale, nevertheless, is on until August 1st. And what should matter to you, that's my cat right there, going around. What should matter to you is that they cast, because at the end of the day, you want our casters work on your case and cast for you, rather than, yeah, it went well, yeah, it did not go well. But I'm not you, so whatever works for you. If you like our casters to cast as on a discounted basis when the spell is discounted, then you will have to accept that there will be no report because nothing comes back to me. If you want a report, then you will have to purchase full price. We also offer an incentives of a PayPal price, which still gives a report, unless it's a discounted PayPal price, still gives a report, and it's a little bit less than what is advertised on the website. Lastly, I wanted to communicate with you spells that we received a very good feedback about. And by very good feedback, I meant like significant movement. Like not just, oh, I got a sign. No, significant movement. So in the terms of negative work and breakups, the significant movement will be they split. So that's a significant movement. And we did receive that actually this week. We have received significant movement on a marriage that apparently is done. And that's all I can say. And the products that help that happen, that destroy this marriage. I am surprised, but we have received lately very significant movement on the Destroy This Marriage. It is not a new product, it's been with us for a while. We do have a new caster, though, that participates on that, so maybe he has a different spin on that. The Bonds of Anger never fails us, so the Bonds of Anger also helped this week. The Destroy Them never fails us and also helped this week. So we received a very good feedback for the Destroy This Marriage, the Bonds of Anger, and the Destroy Them. As far as love work, significant movement means they called you when you were in no contact. They came to your house when they were not supposed to. You guys have kissed or some sort of physical interaction there. And we received the following spells that helped. The Romani spell, the Break No Contact, and which is the Marie Laveau Break No Contact, which I think it's on sale right now. Correct me if I'm wrong, or some sort of promotion. And some of them have purchased the Romani and the Break No Contact together. And one of the new spell, Morphic Plus chord placement, has revealed some interesting insights about the target. So these are the spells that were most successful this week. Now, let's get on to the CallMe Break No Contact Do Your Own and this is a spell that I had my clients do, several clients while they were casting with us. You can try without casting with us and report back to us, but all the clients that have done this have reported breaking no contact. So it is a breakthrough for some of them. Some of them were in no contact for close to 2 years. So this is something that you should try. If you're doing it on your own and nothing happens, then I suggest you come to me. If you're doing it on your home, on your own, and something happens, then you gotta let me know. I want to know. So, what you need for this spell? You need a piece of white paper thick. Okay, it needs to be thick, like kind of like think the one that you have at the back of the box, thick. Not necessarily a white paper all over, but it needs to be a thick paper. Now, you're gonna have, it has to be blank on both sides because as you can see, we are gonna write on both sides. And there is a petition for this side, and there is, I'm sorry, and there is an incantation for this side, and there is also an incantation for this side. The other thing that you will need is a pin. I prefer to have one that has the red head at the top, okay? You can buy these on Amazon for like $3. Um, there are many oils that you can use for this, but if this has been a no contact situation that has endured for over 6 months, I think your best option here is the Intranquil. Yes, you have. If you have seen my videos before, you know that I am not a fan of the Intranquil. But this is not the Intranquil spell. This is the Intranquil oil, which will be used to bring somebody back into a contact situation. A pen marker, preferably red or pink. I actually prefer pink if we are looking for no contact situations, okay? So now, if you have seen my videos before, you know that I like to do this very Greek incantation. It's actually a very old way of forming the petition. And I have it here for you, really. It's John Doe. Replace that with the name of. So if the name of your person has a middle name, you're gonna have to put it in there. Not everyone that watches this is in the United States, and in many places of the world, people do not have middle names. But if your person has a middle name, you're gonna have to put a John, I don't know, John Michael Doe needs to be there. Female, same thing, Jane Michelle Doe, okay? Um, for this, you don't need to put their married name. If the person is married, just put their maiden name. So the last name they were born with. Okay, so that's all you need there. Their first name, their middle name if they have one, and their last name they were born with at their birth certificate, people, okay? So then in the back, covering essentially the surface. Wow, that was kind of tricky. There's some sort of interesting noise right now going on. There's a spirit. Okay, so covering the surface covering the surface of the, yes, I am still startled by this sort of, it looks like a plane taking off, but there's no airport near me. So covering the surface of this circle on the back, you're gonna write their name 7 times, okay? Now here comes the other part. Okay, so I'm gonna put this down. Okay, watch what I do. So on top of their name, and this should not be new to you because it actually is a hoodoo traditional way of doing things. So you're gonna write your name. Say your name is Jane Doe. Okay, so Jane Doe. I am just Jane Doe. I'm just making this, and it's going to be looking like a scribble, but that is not. The point is you are dominating the thoughts of this person. Jane Doe, Jane Doe, Jane Doe. Okay, now we have it. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to anoint the oil with the in tranquil, in circles, right there. Whoops. I love the smell of the in tranquil. So we're going to do something with that as well. And in the back. So now you have a paper that is anointed with in tranquil and it's a little bit messy, right? So I need to get the formula because it's important. So now what you're going to do, you're going to say this. You're going to place your finger here in clockwise motion and you're going to say, if the name is John Doe or Jane Doe or whatever the name of your target is, I'm just going to use John Doe. John Doe, call me now without delay. Let my voice be in your mind and stay. Pick up your phone, your fingers burn, to send a message or return. By flame, by oil, by power I send. You think of me and now you press send. Now you have a different incantation for this part. You turn it and you say in Latin, Somnia me et noli oblivisci. Turn it towards you. Poke it. Whoops. And you have your spell that apparently has worked very well for a lot of people. You're going to put this in your underwear drawer and you're gonna keep it there for about 31 days. Yes, 31 days. After that, you're gonna watch if this person calls you, texts you, messages you, you hear from this person. If after 31 days you haven't heard from this person doing this on your own, either you do it again or you come to me. I have another formula for this that you can do it again where you don't have to redo all this mess, but you just have to look at the sky. And or you can come to me and we can do something a little stronger than this. But this should get you going. I think you're gonna be satisfied because the reason why I love the Intranco smell. The reason why I am sharing this with you is because this has worked for people with this incantation. I'll put the incantation below. Remember, spells are on sale until August 1st. I told you the spells that were most successful this week, and reports are out. So check your spam folder. This is all that I need to tell you today. And I think I am done. It was good to be with you today, and I'll talk to you soon. This is, if I can, if I can end it, right? Technology is always interesting. This is Jen with Jelly Demonic. Bye.